Tracing the water's edge into Berkshire, we find the village of Bray, a place where the gentle flow of the Thames hides a historical pulse far more complex than its tranquil surface suggests. Bray is a village of atmospheric contradictions, famous worldwide for its culinary alchemy and its two-star-studded Michelin landmarks, yet it remains a place where local secrets are the true currency of the high street. With a population that oscillates between the quiet permanence of old-world families and the fleeting presence of the global elite, Bray's unique traditions are rooted in the legend of the Vicar of Bray, a man who changed his faith to keep his position, a story that mirrors the village's own mysterious ability to adapt through the centuries without losing its soul. The emotional heart of the village is found at the water's edge, where the light hits the Lych gate and the timber-framed houses of Ferry Road, creating a sense of longing for a simpler, more connected era. Hidden spots abound for the keen observer, from the narrow coffin paths used by villagers of old to the secret moorings where the river whispers tales of Tudor intrigue and Victorian romance. In Bray, the mystery is not what is lost, but how so much has been saved. It is a community that treats its history not as a museum, but as a living, breathing companion, ensuring that every cobblestone and every rippling reflection continues to tell the story of an England that refuses to fade away. Along the gentle curve of the River Thames, where golden reflections dance across the water and the air carries both elegance and mystery, stands Bray Village, a village that appears almost too perfect, yet hides stories far more complex beneath its beauty. With a population of over 9,000 in its wider parish, Bray is larger than it seems, but like Denham, its soul remains deeply rooted in its past. This is a place where history stretches back to prehistoric times, where generations have lived beside the Thames, shaping a community that feels both timeless and ever-changing. But Bray is not just a village of history, it is a village of contradictions. On one side, it is peaceful, lined with Tudor buildings, ancient churches like St. Michael's, and quiet riverside paths where time seems to slow. On the other, it is unexpectedly modern, even extravagant, home to world-famous Michelin-starred restaurants that attract visitors from across the globe. How does a quiet English village become a global culinary destination? That is one of Bray's many mysteries. Yet perhaps the most famous legend of Bray is not about food or wealth, but identity. The tale of the Vicar of Bray, a man who changed his beliefs again and again to survive under different monarchs, still echoes through the village, a symbol of adaptability, or perhaps quiet cunning. And then there are the darker whispers, stories of old church ruins where, according to legend, unseen forces once disrupted construction, tales of strange carvings hidden in rafters, reminders of ancient beliefs that refuse to disappear. Bray is filled with hidden spots, quiet meadows once part of Windsor Forest, forgotten river islands like Monkey Island, and narrow lanes where history lingers in the shadows. But beneath all of this lies something deeper, an emotional tension between preservation and transformation. Bray is admired, photographed, celebrated, but also quietly changing. Wealth, tourism, and modern life are reshaping it, just as they have reshaped so many historic places. And so, as the sun sets over the Thames and the village glows in golden light, a question remains. Is Bray still the village it once was, or has it become something else entirely? A living memory, or a beautiful illusion crafted for those who come searching for the past?